Hi, Julian Walker here again with the Awakened Heart, Embodied Mind Yoga Teacher Training. Today's yoga superpower is a really simple one, but an incredibly powerful one if you want to reach out to people and make them feel included in your yoga class so that they come back. So you might be wondering, what is this guy talking about? What's a yoga superpower? Yoga superpowers give you the edge in terms of building your business, interacting with your students and clients, and being a more effective yoga teacher when you're in the room. To introduce you to today's yoga superpower, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that you've taken a yoga class before. As an aspiring or new yoga teacher, I'm going to guess that's a safe assumption. What was it like for you when you took a class and the teacher remembered your name? Conversely, what was it like for you to take a class in which you could tell the teacher did not remember your name, or maybe the next time you went to class, they couldn't remember who you were? Now, no pressure here and no judgment. It's hard to remember everybody's name. And that's why it's a yoga superpower if you can practice getting good at it so that you really make that connection with people as soon as possible. So here's what I do to work on remembering names. The very first time someone comes into your class and they tell you their name, you can just touch them on the arm, look them right in the eye, and repeat the name back to them. And then, as they're walking away, repeat it silently in your own mind. What I do then is, throughout the class, I try to link some kind of association to that person. Each time I see them on their mat, maybe something about their postures, something about an injury that they have, or their hair, or their clothing, some way to remind me of someone else who has the same name. I just try to create whatever set of associations I can, so that the next time I see them, I'll remember what their name is. And you know what? If I don't, I try to ask them again. Sometimes that can feel embarrassing if someone has told you their name a few times and you still are not remembering it. But I really feel that the act of asking them their name again, even though it's a little bit embarrassing for you, it can be for me sometimes, shows that you want to learn it and that you're wanting to make that connection with them. And 9 times out of 10, when I ask someone their name for the 3rd or the 4th time, if I haven't been able to remember it, they say to me, "Oh, you've got so many names to remember. It's okay." And they tell me again. And so if I'm being told the name again, obviously there's some way that it hasn't stuck. And so very often I'll just look right at them. I'll touch my temple like this, like I'm activating my yoga superpowers. And I'll repeat it 3 times as I'm looking at them so that they know that I'm really making the effort. And usually something in that exchange will anchor the name so that it joins the list of names that I remember. And I'm proud to say that is a fairly substantial list, hundreds of people. So that's your yoga superpower for today. Simple, isn't it? But you'll find it is super powerful. If you haven't yet subscribed to get all of my free content, please do so. I'll put a link in the box below. Go ahead. Sign up now. I know you want those superpowers. I want to get the conversation going in the comment section because I know that we are resources for one another. Maybe you have a trick that helps you to remember names effectively that you can share with the community, or maybe you have some other experience around remembering names, forgetting names, or having your name remembered when you came into a class, and what it meant for you in terms of the beginning of that relationship with your yoga teacher. I'll see you soon. I'm back. Where'd my buttons go?